one of the requirements for a king is that the king is supposed to look out for the people in society who are poor, who are struggling. And the ideal king is one who has justice, especially for the poor. And the prophets get really angry at those kings and the people living in the land who, as Amos says, who trample on the poor. And so you have it kind of at all levels of society, commanded in the law, encouraged to be followed by individuals, but not every individual does what they're told to do by God. And so then you've got the kings who are also supposed to make sure that this happens as well. So kind of all across society, this is supposed to happen because, as I said earlier, God is a God who cares for the widow, the orphan, and the foreigner. And so the ideal king is supposed to be ruling with justice and righteousness and care for those who are in need in the same way that God looks out for those who are in need. And when the people don't take care of the widow, the orphan, and the foreigner, God's going to step in and do something about that to make sure that these people are cared for. When Israel gets it right and cares for those people, it actually has wonderful, important repercussions for the society as a whole. And when those who are in need get taken care of, it does great things for the people, and I think actually makes God pleased and makes God happy as well. There's also some ideas that when Israel does this right, it can become a witness to the surrounding nations as well. And so you see a little bit of that, maybe less with the commands to care for the people financially, but part of Israel's job is to be a witness and even a light to the other nations. And I think part of that is that ideally, if Israel is being the place where social justice and care for the vulnerable happens, then that can be a light to the world around them.